Open your heart, because I am speaking to you right now. You didn't come across this message by accident. I led you here because I've been preparing something special for you. Something you didn't expect, but something your spirit has been quietly longing for. This is not just a moment, it's a divine appointment. I have a surprise for you, and I want you to receive it now, not later, not someday. You've been walking through your days wondering when things will finally shift. You've carried hope, but also questions. You've kept going, even when it felt like your strength was running out. And I've seen every moment of that. I've seen you holding back tears to stay strong for others. I've seen you giving even when your heart felt empty. I've watched you believe when it would have been easier to give up. That's why today, I am reaching into your life with something unexpected and beautiful. A gift that only I could give, a breakthrough tailored just for you. This surprise isn't wrapped in the way you might expect. It may not come through a person or a circumstance. It will come through me. And when it arrives, you'll feel it. You'll know it's not a coincidence or good luck. You'll know it's me. I am about to interrupt your routine with something extraordinary. Where there was delay, I will bring acceleration. Where there was silence, I will speak clearly. Where you've been waiting, I am stepping in with divine timing. You've waited long enough. You've trusted me even when the path didn't make sense. You've laid down your plans again and again and still held on to me. That faith you showed in the dark is the reason I'm sending this light into your life now. I didn't forget you. I didn't overlook your prayers. I've been building something in secret for you, and now it's time to reveal it. This is your season to open your hands and receive. Don't close your heart. Don't talk yourself out of what I'm offering. Don't let the past convince you that nothing good can happen. This is not like before. This is not the same old cycle. I'm doing something new, something real, something lasting. And I want you to believe again. Not just in what I can do, but in how much I love you. This surprise is not just a blessing. It's my love made visible. So take a breath, lift your eyes, and open your heart. The good news is already on its way. The shift is already in motion. The answer is already coming. All I ask is that you receive it. Let this be the day you stop waiting and start receiving. What I've prepared for you will restore your joy, reignite your hope, and prove once again, I am always faithful. I've prepared something you didn't ask for but deeply needed. And I want you to understand this. It's not because you failed to pray the right way, or because you forgot to ask. It's because I already knew. I saw what your heart could not put into words. I watched you carry a weight no one else could see, and I heard the silence between your prayers. You were asking for strength, but I saw the deeper cry for comfort. You were asking for answers, but I saw your need for peace. So I went ahead of you and prepared something greater than what you thought to request. You don't always know what's best for you, but I do. That's why this surprise will feel like it touches a place inside you that's been waiting for so long, even if you didn't realize it. You'll feel it reach the root of your exhaustion, your fear, your longing. This is not a gift that will decorate your life. It's a gift that will restore your life. I'm not giving you something just to make you smile for a day. I'm giving you something that will bring your soul rest, that will confirm my presence, that will bring your heart into alignment with my peace. You may have thought I was silent, but I was working. You may have thought I was distant, but I was designing. You may have thought nothing was changing, but I was preparing everything. That delay you felt was not denial, it was timing. I waited for the perfect moment, because what I have for you is too sacred to be rushed. I had to prepare you while I was preparing the gift. Now both are ready. You're not too late, and it's not too soon. This is your moment. And you'll know this came from me, not because of how big it is, but because of how deeply it speaks to your heart. You'll feel my fingerprints all over it. It will fit your need, your season, your cry, even your hidden thoughts. You'll know this wasn't man-made. It wasn't luck. It was love. My love for you. This gift is a sign that I've always been listening, even when you thought I wasn't. It's my way of saying, I know you. Not just the version of you the world sees, but the real you. The tired you, the trying you, the quiet you. So don't hold back your hope this time. Let your heart expect again. Open yourself to joy again. This is not the time to shrink back. This is the time to receive. Because what I've prepared for you carries more than just blessing. It carries healing, clarity, strength, and reassurance. You didn't ask for it, but I saw that you needed it. And I've been waiting for you to be ready. Now you are, and now it's here. This surprise will shift your season instantly. You may not see it coming, but when it arrives, everything around you and within you will begin to change. I've watched you stay in the same season for a long time. You've been faithful, even when things felt slow, heavy, or unclear. But I never intended for you to remain stuck. This moment, this gift, is your release. This is the doorway I have opened to lead you into something new, something lighter, something full of life again. What I give isn't small. I'm not offering leftovers or partial answers. I give in fullness, in power, in perfect timing. And when I move, nothing can stay the same. That's why this surprise is not just a blessing. It's a divine shift. One word from me, one act of my favor, can change years of waiting in a single moment. The pain that lingered, the confusion that clouded your path, the pressure that weighed down your soul. I am removing all of it with this shift. I am bringing clarity where there was fog. I am bringing joy where there was weariness. You've been faithful in what felt like a dry place, and I am honoring that faith. I am not just changing what's around you, I'm changing how you walk through it. I'm giving you new confidence, new clarity, and a fresh awareness of my presence. You'll begin to recognize that the pressure has lifted, that the weight you carried has been removed. You'll wake up with peace again. You'll feel like breathing is easier. That's how you'll know your season has shifted. Don't resist this moment by clinging to what was. I know it's hard to let go of familiar patterns even when they caused you pain, but what I have for you now is better, deeper, richer. I am not calling you backward. I am calling you forward. Into new purpose, into fresh joy, into things you thought were out of reach. This is not just a new chapter, it's a new beginning. Let your faith rise as you feel the shift happening. Trust what you sense in your spirit. I'm not just doing something small to encourage you. I'm moving you into the season I always intended for you to walk in. This is your moment of transformation, not by your effort, but by my hand. Step into it, embrace it, let go of fear and receive what I'm releasing. The wait is over, the change is here, the shift has begun. I'm giving you rest where you've been struggling the most. I've seen how tired your soul has become, not just from physical burdens, but from the weight you carry inside. You've been wrestling silently, trying to stay strong when no one knew how heavy it really felt. But I know. I've watched every silent battle, every moment you pushed through when all you wanted was peace. And now, I'm stepping in with my surprise, not just to bless you, but to give you something far deeper. True rest. You are not created to live in constant pressure, to fight every day just to feel whole. You've carried expectations, fear, disappointment, and even shame. You've been trying to fix it all, handle it all, and hold yourself together while your heart was breaking inside. But I never asked you to carry all that alone. I never expected you to have all the answers. I only asked you to stay near me. And because you did, I'm answering with rest. This isn't just a pause. It's not a break that ends quickly. It's a rest that renews your soul. I am touching the deepest places of your pain and telling them to be still. I am calming the storms inside your heart, not just removing the outside noise. You will feel it in your mind, where worry once raced. You will feel it in your chest, where anxiety once lived. And you will feel it in your spirit, where your hope had grown quiet. This rest I give isn't temporary, it is complete. You don't have to prove yourself to me. You don't have to earn my peace. I'm giving it freely because I love you. I'm not waiting for you to get everything right. I'm offering this rest now, in the middle of your mess, your process, your pain. You don't have to clean yourself up to receive it. Just come as you are and open your heart. I will do the restoring. I will do the healing. I will carry what you can't carry anymore. I'm not disappointed in your struggle. I'm proud of how far you've come. I saw how you held on even when your hands were shaking. Now let me hold you. Let me fill you. Let me pour my peace into every place that's been empty. This is my surprise to you. Deep, quiet, undeniable rest. The kind that doesn't fade when the day gets hard. The kind that surrounds you even when life is uncertain. So breathe again, let go. Exhale the weight you've carried and inhale the peace I'm giving you now. You don't have to keep fighting for every step. I'm leading you beside still waters. I'm making room for your heart to recover. My gift is here, and it's exactly what your soul was crying for. Rest in me. I've got you. I am opening a door that no one can shut. You've been waiting, knocking, praying, hoping, sometimes wondering if the right opportunity will ever come. You've tried your best to be patient, but deep inside, you've felt the pressure build. You've watched others step into new seasons, and though you celebrated them, you couldn't help but wonder when your time would come. Hear me now. Your door is opening, and it is not just any door. It is the one I have specifically prepared for you. This door is not based on your qualifications, your efforts, or your past mistakes. It's not something you could have forced open on your own. This is something I reserved just for you. Something I kept hidden until the right moment. And now, the moment has come. What I open, no one can close. No person, no fear, no failure. Not even your own doubts can keep it from you. You may have experienced rejection before, but this time it will be different. Because this door was not built by human hands. It wasn't made by someone else's opinion. It was crafted by me. And when I open it, you won't need to beg for entrance. You won't have to convince anyone. You'll simply walk in. What's waiting behind this door is not just opportunity, but purpose. Not just success, but alignment. You'll step into what you were created for, not because of who you are trying to be, but because of who I already know you are. This open door will feel like clarity. It will feel like peace. You'll recognize it because it won't carry confusion. It won't bring fear. It will come with confirmation, the kind your spirit will recognize without needing to explain it to others. I will speak to your heart, and you will know. This is it. This is the time. This is the way forward. So don't doubt yourself. Don't second-guess the moment I'm placing in front of you. I've prepared you for this. Every delay, every lesson, every trial you've endured was shaping you for this open door. Nothing was wasted. Not your tears, not your waiting, not even the seasons you thought were setbacks. All of it was preparation for this moment. Now, I am calling you forward, not to strive, but to step in. Not to rush, but to trust. What I've placed ahead of you is yours, not by force, but by my favor. You won't have to compete for it. You won't have to fight others for it. I made it with your name on it. So lift your head, take a deep breath. The door is open. Walk through it with confidence. What's on the other side will remind you that I've been with you every step of the way. I am about to fill your life with joy that you thought you had lost forever. Not just a brief feeling or a passing moment of happiness, but a joy that stays. Deep, quiet, and strong, even in the midst of uncertainty. You've been through seasons where your smile felt forced, where laughter didn't reach your heart, and where you tried to convince yourself that things were okay when you knew they weren't. I saw every one of those moments. I saw the weariness in your soul, and I never turned away. I didn't abandon you in your sorrow. I stayed. And now, I am bringing you into a season where joy will return, but not in the way it left. It will come back stronger, fuller, more lasting, because now it is rooted in me. You thought your joy was tied to what you lost. Relationships, opportunities, time, or even a version of yourself. But I want you to understand this. Joy does not come from what you hold in your hands. It comes from what I place in your spirit. And what I'm giving you now can't be taken away because it's not based on temporary things. It's not dependent on everything going perfectly or everyone treating you fairly. This joy is rising from a deeper place, where trust in me has grown, where peace has settled in, and where healing has begun to take root. There are places inside you that were broken by disappointment, promises that seemed forgotten, dreams that faded with time. You buried them, not because you stopped believing completely, but because it hurt too much to hope. But I'm revisiting those places now, not to bring pain back, but to bring life back. What you thought was over, I am reviving. What you thought was too far gone, I am restoring. The surprise I have for you includes this joy, not as a reward, but as a sign that I am still writing your story, and the best parts haven't been told yet. You don't have to earn this joy. You don't have to perform for it or qualify for it. I am giving it to you because I love you, because I know how long you've waited, because I know how hard it's been, and because I know how much you need to laugh again. Not just on the outside, but from the depths of your being. I'm going to give you moments that make you pause and say, "This could only be God." Encounters that soften your heart. Encounters that make you feel seen. Encounters that carry my presence so clearly, you'll never again question if I've forgotten you. This joy is not shallow. It won't collapse when you face hardship. In fact, it will become your strength when life still holds its challenges. You will be able to walk through uncertain days with peace in your step and a quiet assurance in your soul. Not because everything is perfect, but because you know I am with you, for you, and ahead of you. That's what real joy does. It anchors you, not in circumstances, but in me. So receive it now. Let go of the belief that joy isn't for you anymore. Let go of the lie that your best moments are behind you. I'm not finished with you. I'm surprising you not only with what you didn't expect, but with what you had given up on. I am bringing joy back to life in you. And this time, it's staying. You've heard my words, and now I want you to understand something clearly. This moment is not just another passing encouragement. This is a turning point I've written into your story. You may not feel it yet, but your spirit already knows. Something is shifting. I have brought you through valleys, through storms, through silent nights and long seasons of waiting. Not to leave you there, but to lead you to this moment of release. This is not a coincidence. This is my surprise, perfectly timed and divinely placed into your life. Everything I've spoken over you, I meant. Every promise, every assurance, every word of comfort. I speak them not from a distance but from right beside you. I have never been far, even when you felt alone. I walked with you in silence, and I'm now speaking loudly, so your heart can awaken again. I am not done with you. I'm not even close. What's ahead of you is greater than what's behind you, not because it's easier, but because you're walking into it with me in ways you couldn't see before. All the keys I gave you, the promise of a shift, the release of burdens, the gift of rest, the open door, the return of joy. They are not separate pieces, they are all part of one gift. A life I've always wanted you to live. A life where you are not defined by fear or brokenness, but by my presence. A life where peace leads you and purpose sustains you. This isn't about escaping pain, it's about being unshaken by it. It's about becoming someone whose hope is rooted in me, not in what you see, but in who I am. I know you've had days where you felt forgotten, where you questioned if things would ever really change. But I was there in every one of those moments, quietly preparing something better than you imagine. And now, it's here. The surprise I've prepared isn't just a blessing to receive. It's an invitation to walk forward differently, with more courage, with more faith, with a heart that knows you are seen, known, and deeply loved. So hold this truth close. I am working in your life right now. Not tomorrow, not someday, now. Even when your emotions don't line up, even when your surroundings seem unchanged, trust that I have already begun. You're stepping into something I designed specifically for you. And as you move, I will keep guiding. As you trust, I will keep unfolding what's next. You don't need all the answers to believe me. You just need to take the next step, knowing I will meet you there. My surprise is more than a gift. It's a reminder that I'm still writing your story, and I write in hope, healing, and victory. So walk forward, with open hands and an expectant heart. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. This is your moment, and I'm in it with you.